What's up with y'all? Enjoying my Friday already, y'all. Things is changing. I'm gonna turn this music off. I forgot this is Facebook. I don't have rights to this music, so I better say that. I'm gonna turn the music off anyway. I'm gonna turn it down real low, so Facebook can't hit me on this damn. Y'all stay right there. Hold down. You know how Facebook hit you on that music stuff. They always hit you on that music stuff. You don't have you don't have rights to the music. But happy Friday to everybody. We chilling. Take this off. It's mask season out here. You gotta wear a mask every place you go. Every place you go, you need a mask. They ain't got no coins. They want you to use a debit card. Donald Trump got the coronavirus. Donald Trump got the coronavirus. He kind of lost in that debate. He kind of like got deboggled. He was like, oh, he was getting stressed. He didn't know what to say. He ain't no debater. Biden show ain't no debater either. That boy was, they weak sauce, man. And we falling for weak ass sauce, man. We take whatever they freaking feed us. I ain't with this no more, man. Y'all need to start eating real food, man. And whatever we seeing on TV right now unfold, that ain't real food. That's GMO food. Donald Trump and Joe Biden, that's GMO food. You know how rappers, they make rappers nowadays. You know, rapper be broke as shit running around the streets. Then he get up in the industry and they pay for him to get some tattoos and stuff like that. And he put a little money in his pocket so he can go around and blow it around town for a little bit. It take years for a rapper to really come out, and except these popcorn rappers just coming up out of no place, man. I don't know how you 18 years old and then done so many of these things that these little young cats talk about, other than just killing somebody. I don't know what you done. Oh, hey, you need to buy some of my wife's, check out my wife's page also. She got some jewelry for sale, handmade jewelry. And she's doing tooth whitening at, I think it's called Billions Hairdresser. Don't get me, check my wife's page, man. Don't get me to remembering everything. It's late night anyway. Y'all ain't gotta understand where I'm coming from, but I understand where I'm coming from, and I just like to give information to people. We gotta stop being scared to give the information to each other. I'm looking at what's happening in our schools right now. We falling far and further behind. What's going on, Mark? What's going on, Mindy? We're falling further and further behind the 8 ball, man. Most of us don't have the time to actually work with our children and spend the time with the education. We're leaning on others to do the things that we need to be done. And some of the people that we leaning on to get those things done don't even have the tools needed to do the things that you're asking them to do. Sooner or later, we're going to have to understand that we done painted ourselves thin in this world. And as long as we paint it thin, let me reverse that. I don't know about the world. I know about here in Kansas City, Kansas, Wyandotte County. We pretty much painted ourselves thin, pretty much. We can see the historical things that's been happening around us. You can see the impact of things on the outside coming into our community, how they impacted us and changed our city. We do not have we do. We just ain't learned it yet. We ain't got the power to actually do what we need to do to be our own people again in this city. It was a time, man, we all, if you like 40 years old or older, you done seen good times here in Kansas. It wasn't always what it is right now. On both sides of the water. It wasn't what it always been. You You got families killing families nowadays, man, that is so crazy in this small little town we live in. This small little bitty town we live in. And we steady killing each other. We don't even stick with each other enough to know who's family anymore. It's more about the set, the clique, or whatever it may be, than family bloodlines, because bloodlines go way deeper than all this Deuce 7 and 22nd Street and 18th Street and 10-9 and everything else. We as a family around here, and we've been a family for a long time. It's a darn shame all of us went to school together as youth, and our kids is out here and following in our footsteps, and most of us are not actually ringing in and bringing in the wagons. Sometimes they say it's time to bring in the wagons. When it's time to motherfucking battle, we got to circle the wagons. Circle the wagons. Don't act like y'all know what circle the wagons mean. We is in the country. We in the country, so you understand what circle the wagons mean. I mean, we need to come together, make a circle around, and we fight them off. We have seldom made a circle. We make little divots and stuff like that. We got one here, one there, one here, and one there. What they say, closed fist. What Quindaro mean? Bundle of sticks. Quindaro means bundle of sticks. Some of y'all don't even understand how we done lost our history, man. We done really lost our history of who we are and what we need to do. Name recognition shouldn't be the reason you vote. It should be actually you understood and took the time to learn what was going on with that person. Common sense is not taught, it's earned. And most of y'all ain't earned common sense. Slacking, lacking. Yes? Go ask your mama to call Erica. Give me a minute. That's my son asking me to call my daughter. Where was I at? Donald Trump got coronavirus. I know a lot of people, they want to come and listen to some nonsense. We are in a nonsense age, man. We need to turn this a little bit. Turn this back, man. Turn us back, man. This ain't. Don't let the gray fool you. I still like to roll fast. I like to hang, let my music blast and all that type stuff. But we have gone way past the moral aptitude of we need to take care of ours, because we can't even take care of ours now because we so painted thin. I could go way deep into this. I don't know if y'all want to go deep into this, but it seems like I'm gonna have to keep on making small videos over and over again to enlighten my people and enrage my people. Because until y'all get enraged and get unhappy and stop saying and stop asking and start learning and looking for yourself. Because I heard somebody at the barbershop told me something today. They was like, man, I don't read. And I ain't gonna start reading, man. It's good. I just want to listen to y'all and learn from y'all. Hey, look here. Until you actually free your mind. Because most of us, all of us have some type of psychological issue that we need to deal with. That's why people, when they end up going to college, they don't come back to our city because they understand the psychological damage they've received coming up through this trauma-filled area. You can live in certain pockets of the city and not even notice what's going on in this small little desert of Wyandotte County. You can move up and down Johnson County, Bonner Springs, all these other areas, and this becomes a figment of your imagination. Like, I can't believe it's that bad. But it is that bad. They say ignorance is bliss. Yeah, ignorance is bliss. When you're ignorant to what's going on around you, you don't worry about what's going on around you, and it's just, you're settled. I no longer can be settled because I can see everything for what it is. Some of it is good people trying to do great things, but they're trying to do these things without a mix of people that actually identifies the community they're working with. So they're doing it to the best of their ideals. They're not doing it to the best of the community's ideals. And until you stand up in your own community and do the same things, this is never going to change. You can take yourself out of this area and go sit on some island up in another area with another group of people and look down on this community. But that's your fault that we're not still losing, because every time you throw a great piece out of the damn puzzle piece, now we're missing another piece. You're throwing out another piece. That was a corner piece. You know, you got to do the outside of a puzzle, and then you do the inside. That's how it's an easy way to get a puzzle started. You start that outside and you get the border going. The middle is going to come to you sooner or later. But just get that border going. We ain't circling the wagons. When y'all circle the wagons, when y'all get that border around, everything else going to fall into place. We are our border. We are the center. Kansas is in the center. So we on the front stage, front and center. So whatever we do, is we being looked at. When we being looked at for being soft and letting stuff ride, they see that and they ride with that. Historically, this is the Mason-Dixon line right here, fools. Kansas is the Mason-Dixon line. North and south. This the equator. If something happened, it's going to be fought on these lands to separate some stuff where it has in the past. So I hope it don't happen again. But spiritually, I just feel like it's going to happen again. Whenever y'all get ready, I got a page out there. Y'all can follow me, my page, UGD. Follow my page, United Growth Development. It's a group page, United Growth Development. Follow that. I ain't letting so many people in no more. I'm going to really be weeding y'all people out. I'm going back to United Growth Development. And I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm a neither supporter. I'm a objective voter at this point in time. I'm an objective voter. That means I ain't choosing nobody until the end of the road. And I'll tell you after I choose. But I ain't choosing nobody to the end of the road. This ain't like my birthday wish or a wishing well where I can't tell nobody my wish, or blowing out the candles, I can't tell nobody my wish. I tell you who I'm going to vote for. But at this point in time, I vote for neither. But I hope and pray that we get a little bit of push for these other candidates in the last run up until November. Because this little ploy of Donald Trump going down with the coronavirus is bull. That's some old TV stunt. Oh, Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives of New York stunt stuff to get ratings. He just hit y'all with them ratings. There's people standing outside the hospital and stuff, doing a candlelight vigil and stuff. Facebook got it going ham. Oh, Donald Trump got the coronavirus. And y'all ain't... Joe Biden gonna fall down some steps. Oh, I fell down some steps. I got a boot on my foot. Crybaby ass people. What's up with it, Bill? What's up with it, cuz Carolyn? I'm ending this, man. You're gonna have to rewatch what I just said. I'm not gonna keep going on this one. You'll see me again. Just catch me when you catch me. See me when you see me. Holler at me when you holler at me, and find out where else I'm at. Follow United Growth Development group page. Holler at you.